it's terrible to think about, but the truth is, like, nobody's here forever. So, you know, it makes me, as my doctor, or as our pediatrician was telling us his story, it made me realize, man, just like, make sure you're not, taking advantage of the
for
time.
Granted.
Yeah, taking it for granted, the time we got.
Appreciate it all.
Yeah. What's up, guys? It's Canaan Smith.
And I'm Chris Bandy.
And you're watching Nashville Night Sessions. Here's a song we wrote, we really love. It means a lot to me personally, and I know it does to you too. It's a true story that my pediatrician, he dropped this hook out of thin air, just telling me a real-life event that happened to him recently, and it inspired this song. So I hope you like it. It's called See You Again. 2, 3, 4. Well, he poured a drink, says, son, it's back, and this time I don't have long. The doctor said it's spreading fast, but you know that I'm strong. It was just a routine, visit with our kids to the doctor, and we love our doctor. We have, the kind of relationship. We text him if it's after hours, and he hits us back. He really cares. I noticed a new picture on the wall, and it was of him, and it looked like his dad. I thought that was super cool, and when he walked in, I asked him about the photo. And he said, yeah, he said, I just got back. And he said it was a tough trip because it was for him, he knew his dad was sick with cancer, and it was basically a goodbye trip for him to his dad. Then he says this profound line, and he said it to his dad as he was leaving. If I don't see you again, I'll see you again. And I was like, man, that's so powerful. And as a believer, I believe the same thing. It's not over when it's over down here. That's one hell of a run. And if you find someone you love, then you've already won.
Both of us are believers and know that once we're done on this earth, there's still life to be had. So getting that point and that message across was very important.
Boy, it's okay to cry. We both know this ain't goodbye. It's only see you later. Until then, 'cause me and God got it worked out. I'll be up there just looking down. It ain't really over when it ends. If I don't see you again, I'll see you again. It's terrible to think about, but the truth is, nobody's here forever. So, it makes me, as my doctor, or as our pediatrician was telling us his story, it made me realize, man, just make sure you're not, taking advantage of the
for
time.
Granted.
Yeah, taking it for granted, the time we got.
Appreciate it all.
Yeah.
Say goodbye, so only see you later. Until then, 'cause me and God got it worked out. I'll be up there just looking down. It ain't really over when it ends. If I don't see you again, I'll see you again.
This definitely is a pivotal song on the album that makes it cut deep and hopefully resonates with people. And I still, when I hear the song, it still tears me up. And I've never put a song out aside from Bronco back in 2015 that does that to me. And I think it's just because I know how hard it had to have been to say goodbye to your dad. And I've got a close relationship with my dad, so it's just a very, very intimate moment.
Absolutely.
And every time I think about it, it still tears me up. But yeah, man, I'm just stoked for this song. I really am. I think it's going to touch hearts. I think that came just because that's what we would want our dads to say to us, probably. And mine would. And I'm guessing.
Yeah, my
yours would
dad's
too.
not good at talking about hard things or telling me if something is wrong. So that's where the line, told a joke and laughed, because that would probably be how he would do it.
Yeah.
Joke about it and say that. So we did pull from real life experiences, or what we would think the real life experience would be if we were ever in that situation.
That was so much fun, y'all. And I'm glad I got to share a new one with you. But I feel like I ought to share one you already know too. And so this is one of the the songs we did back in 2015. It was the #1 song on country radio, my very first as an artist and a songwriter. Very proud of this one. It's called Love You Like That. This song launched my career. It still is the cornerstone of my career. You know, it's definitely given me the longevity I have as an artist to be able to still tour. It's the song people are coming to hear. You know, and so that, you know, to have a song like that is a gift. I thank God for it. You never know how many of those you're gonna get. To have one is like hitting the lottery in the first place.
You a picture. The way I wanna kiss you is slow as a Mississippi, strong as a fifth of whiskey.
I was in that phase as an artist where I was just woodshedding songs and stacking them up, and sometimes when you're in that tunnel, you don't know what you have on your hands, and sometimes you never know what you got on your hands. Hits are sneaky, and this one did not stand out necessarily to us in the room that day. It stood out to Cindy Mabe. She saw me play it live at CMA Fest, and she was like, we need to talk about that one. And I was like, let's talk about it. So she had the instincts for it.
When I'm with you, I can see down the road, girl. Not just the gravel when we're traveling on, girl. And I'm betting that it's gonna be a wild ride, but I promise that I'm gonna be there by your side.
I was dating my wife at the time. We were about to, I think we'd only been dating a few months when we wrote this song. And so I was in love. It was a season of, like, you know, pouring it out. And so, yeah, I think she was a definite inspiration in just that season of life. You know, I'd found the one, and I knew it. And so we actually got married shortly after. She was in the music video and everything else too, so that was cool.
All night till the sun comes back. I wanna love you like that, baby. Woo.
There's been seasons where, you know, if I was unhappy as an artist, I would not be stoked to play it. And there were seasons where I just definitely lost sight of the gift that, you know, it is. But I'm full circle right now, feeling like, you know, that first time I heard it on the radio, when I hear people singing at my shows 10 years later, it kind of feels the same. And it's like, all right, cool. We're still here. It's fun.
Deeper than a sunset sky, sweeter than muscadine wine. All night till the sun comes back. I wanna love you like that.
Oh, and it used to be strong as a sip of whiskey instead of fifth of whiskey. And we were like, that's not very strong, a sip of whiskey. So we need to soup that up a little bit. That's probably the last song I want to write as a wedding song. It's not. I mean, they're great, but it's never my intention. And I think I've got a couple now though that have become that. We Got Us being another one, and people still ask me to play that too because it was their wedding song. And I never set out to write those kind of songs, but I guess sometimes, you know, when love feels authentic in a lyric, people find themselves in that song. You know. Y'all, thanks so much for having me. This has been a blast. One of my favorite things is to know a story behind a song. So thanks for the opportunity to let me share mine. It's been a great time. Nashville Night Sessions. Thanks for having me. Night, Nashville.